The lighting in here is atrocious. I need to start bringing my ring light to my storage unit. I just got a message from one of you all that's on my email list that there's another big change to Poshmark that I didn't even know this existed. So let me know if you are a part of it. It's specifically for luxury sellers. So anyone that sells anything over $500, they had this program. There's so many things that exist that I'm just like, I didn't even know that existed. I'm still learning to this day, and I've been selling there for 6 years. There is a program for certain sellers. I don't know when this program started. I think it's been around for a while, that if you sold something over $500, you could ship it directly to the buyer. So if you didn't know, a while ago, Poshmark started authenticating items that sell for over $500. It's literally like if the item sells for $4.99, it wouldn't go to Poshmark. If it sells for $500, $501, anything over $500, the process is, I, as the seller, let's say I sold, this is a decor item that I currently have for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Let's say I sold this pumpkin for $500. The process would be that I ship it from Southern California to Poshmark in San Francisco area. They take a couple days to authenticate it, and then they ship it to the buyer. So that's the way the process has worked. I thought for everyone, but then one of you all emailed me and was like, hey, did you hear? I think this person, I think she thought it's called like the Verified Sellers Program or something like that. I think she thought I was in it. I'm like, no, I only just started selling luxury items like really more often, frequently, like 2023, 2024. And most of the luxury items, a leaf just literally flew into my storage unit and I thought it was a rodent. I've never seen a rodent here, let me just say that, but I was like, what is that moving? And it's a leaf. I mostly sell my luxury items through consignment, like at the luxury boutique I sell at, or Thredup, or the Real. I've only sold, in 6 years, I've probably only sold less than 10 items on Poshmark over $500, and they all went to Poshmark. So I didn't know this program existed where these people are basically grandfathered in, that when they sell something over $500, they get to ship it directly to the customer. And she explained it because they are like considered, you know, trustworthy sellers that don't sell fake items. And so it was a great benefit to those people who only predominantly sell luxury. So let me know, first of all, comment down below if you even knew this existed. I had no idea. And if you were part of the program, did you just get booted? I think it's ending completely. This is just like Poshmark Enterprise. If you haven't seen that video and you're like, what's Poshmark Enterprise? Had no idea that existed until I filmed that video. I'll link it down below. There are so many nuanced things to Poshmark that I'm just like, that's the thing, friends. We just are sellers on these platforms. We're at their mercy. I mean, it would be nice if I could know about all these things. Anyways, so let me know if you were part of that program. Most people are really upset. There's just a lot of changes right now, friends. There's a lot of changes happening on platforms, and I don't think it's the end. I think there's way more coming. So just hang on to your butts. We're in for a ride. We're in for a ride. I just literally came here to do shipping. I just left the gym. I wasn't even planning on filming, and I got that email and I was like, what? I did not even know this program existed. Friends, my car looks absolutely insane. I'm trying to make sure you can't see anyone's shipping address. Just dropped my kiddo off at preschool. I was they make you fill out like an annual form for sunscreen, and I was like, oh, I had this one. I thought this was new. Always check the expiration dates, friends. This expired June 2022, so won't be using that. So I'm gonna go pick up a sunscreen. But yeah, I have a mix of stuff. This one is a wholesale order. These are eBay, and then I have priority boxes here, there. Those are all Poshmark. These are jeans I got from the Goodwill outlet, and I am going to put in a Thredup box that is in my trunk. They are, what are they? Actually, Madewell and J. Jill. Let me see. Yeah, so Madewell. What are these? I paid $1.70. It's like $1. We'll just round up, $1.80. These are cotton tinsel, and then these are J. Jill. I have not sent a lot of J. Jill to Thredup lately, so I don't know how it does. So I'll report back. I'm always testing out different bread and butter brands at Thredup. I used to sell J. Jill on Thredup quite a bit, but it's been a long time, so I want to put those in my package. So when I say I'm still working on that how to sell on Thredup video, I don't think it's out by the time you're seeing this. Those videos where I literally tell you everything about how to sell on one platform, it just takes a long time, friends. Long time to edit, it just takes a long time. So oh man, good thing I checked these. That's why I put these in the front. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I'll wait till that. I don't even know. I'm sure you guys can hear that. This is why I put this in the front seat, because I wanted to make sure, I wanted to look these over, because I just got these from the Goodwill outlet yesterday. I don't even know that that's worth fixing. I need to take my time when I go to the Goodwill outlet lately, because I don't go there often, so, and two, when I get there, I don't have a lot of time. So I'm just been throwing things in my Hulkin, and I'm not checking them over for flaws. I don't even know that that is worth fixing. I will check comps and figure it out. But let me look over the Madewells. I think these are okay. So that's good I saw that. But I don't know. If those are worth fixing, I will probably have my mom fix them. She's really good at that. Like small stitches like that. And then I will just note the repair and list them myself. But if they're not even going to bring me 20 bucks, I might just give them to a friend, because I have a friend who's a size 12 who asked me for some jeans. It's so funny. I have literally a note in my phone, a running list of all the stuff like friends and family want me to be on the lookout for while I'm thrifting. Like hubby needs shorts, and I have his sizes. He needs shorts and like business casual pants for work. My mom always just wants everything. She's like, did you find me anything? I'm like, what do you want? She's like, anything. So I just look. Every time I thrift, I look for her. I look for myself, my kids, my friends. So if they're not even going to flip for 20 bucks, of course, speaking of mom, I will just give them to my friend. All right, friends, let's go thrifting. This thrift store gets a ton of new items, and the brand tag is ripped out. I just look on the interior tag, and I look at the RN number. I look that up, and this told me that this was Walmart or Target. I believe it was Walmart, so I passed on that. They get a ton of new with tag stuff from Walmart, Target, Princess Polly, but this was only $1, so I did pick up one for my neighbor, because she's always asking, like, if you find sweatshirts and sweaters, can you pick that up for me? So I went inside and I found that they had even more new with tags items. This is the brand Body Glove. I'm not that familiar with this brand, so I looked it up. This was all new with the tags, and they had the brand tags ripped out, but they still had the the hang tags on. Comps were not great for that outfit. I only found one that sold within the last 90 days, and I think it sold for 10 bucks. So I decided to pass on that. They had a ton of jackets and coats from Princess Polly. Again, the tag was ripped out, so we moved on. I love how organized this store is. They have a men's section, a women's section. They have a women's new with tags section, and then a women's like thrifted section that's in the back. It's a very big store. All of this stuff was Forever 21, and they market anywhere from like $10 to $30. They get a ton of Forever. Well, they did. I don't know that they will now that Forever 21's closed. Maybe they'll get more.
I decided to head back to the thrifted section because I was not finding anything in the new with tags section. A lot of it was fast fashion stuff that I do not pick up. Now, if you asked me like 10 years ago, I would have loved to sell Forever 21. Not anymore. So, moving on, I checked through the jean section. Do not worry. If I mess up the hangers, I do go back and fix them. It's just hard to do that, friends, when you're filming one-handed. This is before I got the Ray-Ban Meta glasses that film for me. I had to do this one-handed. This is Days of September. Comps looked pretty good on this brand, but these were significantly stained, so I decided to pass on those. And then I went back to the new with tag section, and they had these True Religion shirts that I thought, oh, these could maybe sell pretty good because they were all new. Some of them were new with the tags and some of them were new without, but I couldn't find any sold comps. When I was filming this video, I couldn't find any sold comps. These were new with tags, $59. I found one that was white that sold for $12, new with the tags, so I decided to pass on that. So this was kind of a strikeout thrift day. I didn't film a lot here, friends, because I was like, I'm literally striking. I'm not finding anything, but I still wanted to share some of the clips of the interesting things I found.